Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Brittany. I talk all things beauty, and in today's video I have got such an exciting video to film for you all. I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the new Amunet palette from Adept Cosmetics. I did receive this in PR. Like, I cannot believe those words just came out of my mouth. This is my very first PR package from my favorite brand. Like, how awesome is that? Like, my very first gift in the mail from my favorite brand. Are you kidding me? And I just wanted to say that when they sent this to me, whenever they asked if I would like to receive this, they said like they do not expect anything in return, so I'm not obligated to make this video or post anything or do anything about this palette. It was just given to me, so I just wanted to make sure that is known, that everything I say, it's all my opinion and my thoughts. It's all coming from me. But I just wanted to let you all know, and I just wanted to thank you again for subscribing to my channel, for viewing my content, because this would not have been possible without you. So thank you so much, and I just want to jump into the video. I cannot believe it. I'm so excited. So let me just read off their website, because I don't want, or off their Instagram, because I don't want to communicate anything. So the Amunet palette, I love the name of this. I'm probably butchering it, but it means the hidden one in hieroglyphics. I think that's so cool. I love anything. I love history, urban legends, myths, like mythology. I just love it all. I love stories and folklore and just fantasy. I just love anything with stories and meanings behind it. I think it's just absolutely fascinating. And it's really hard to see, but on the eyeshadow palette by the mirror, there's like two hieroglyphic things. Not gonna say people, but you know what I'm saying, like the little people with hieroglyphics. There's two, so it's just like such a nice detail. So a few details on this beautiful palette. This is available right now for pre-order. This retails for $49, and you can use codes on this. So I always use code Heather whenever I'm shopping from Adept Cosmetics, and it lowers the price just a little bit, which everything counts. And also I wanted to say that they sent me the light version, but there's also a deep version. It's the dark version, and the only difference between this and the dark version, I believe, is the shade Seth right here. And this shade, it's like a very neutral brown. It's really beautiful. And then in the dark palette, it is more of like a navy blue. So those are the two differences. It really just depends on your preferences and skin tone, what you would prefer. But do note that there's two different palettes. So you have a light one and then you have a dark one. So just know that there is one shade in the palette that will be different. And I also wanted to say that if you purchase the first Amunet palette, then you can also purchase, if you don't want to buy a new palette, they have singles right now that you can buy. It's only available if you purchase the first palette, and let me see, it is the shades, I'm not going to pronounce it, it's this one and this one right here. This one's $5 and this one is $9, I believe. I believe those are all the details about the palette that I wanted to mention. But so we're just going to zoom in and jump into the look. Already primed my lid, so now let's just jump in. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do first. I'm going to do a green look, probably, because I'm wearing green and I'm just in that type of mood. But let's see. I want to go into the shade Seth first. I have not swatched these. I'm so curious. I normally just like to go in with the palette first before swatching. I like to be surprised. This palette is like a neutral girl's dream. Greens, pinks, cool tones. Are you kidding me? Some browns. Oh, I cannot wait. These look so pretty. Okay, I'm just going to keep building up. Seth. Very cool tone. It's like a pinky gray brown. I'm really bad at describing shades. I apologize. But so far, it's a super cool tone, but it builds up beautifully. Ooh, it's so pretty and gray. And in the pan, it looks kind of brown, but on my lid, it's looking a little gray. I love that so much. Really cool. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Let me know if you would like to see a 3 looks 1 palette with this, because I'll be so down to do that for you if you are curious. And then by the time you get your palette, you'll know what looks you want to do, Okay, so I'm still building up Seth. I just kind of wanted to show you on my fair skin how it's like super gray. You can keep building that up, but I just want to stop it there because I want to play with multiple colors. Now I'm going in with this shade right here. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Sorry, I'm just not going to. This one's more of like a warm tone. I love that. The mix of cool and warm. I'm not going to say warm. I'm just going to say neutral. It's not like overly warm. What's your preference? Let me know down below. Do you like warm tones or cool tones? I'm a cool tone lover. You know, there's a time and place for warm tones, but for me, the cool tones just complement my skin way better. It just looks more natural. Oh, that shade mixed with Seth is so pretty. I really do love it. Now I want to go in with the shade Horus. Did I say that correctly? It's like been such a long time since I've like studied Egypt and all that stuff, so like these names I don't remember. You use it or you lose it, and honey, I lost that information like a long time ago. Yeah, I want to go in with this gray just so we can try it out. It's probably going to just look like kind of crazy because I'm going to use so many colors, but I really want to try out the formula because, you know, this is the updated version and just kind of see what it's about. I really wish I had the first one to compare for you all, but unfortunately I do not. But Heather Austin has a channel, not a channel, she's got a video on her channel and she is comparing over there. So her first one, she has the older dark palette and now she's got the lighter updated one. So just go check that out if you want to see kind of some comparisons, because I don't have anything to compare. So that's like the gray, and now we are about to mix in the brown and get it a little bit warm. But so far those three mattes blended in absolutely beautiful. No patchiness, they layered on amazing. Next I want to go in with this brown right here and really deepen it up, and then I gotta use the purple too. Maybe, I don't know. We might save that for another time. But yeah, we're going to go in with the brown now. Ooh, I love this brown. It's super cool tone. Oh, it looks so pretty layered with those grays. And just keep in mind that I layered this brown over all the gray, so it's pulling more gray. I cannot wait to continue to play with that one on its own and kind of see if I just pair these two together, like what kind of like shift it would lean. So now that I have like the depth that I want, I'm going to go back in with this shade right here and just kind of work that up a little bit more and kind of help those others blend. And then it is time to go in with the shimmer. And I don't understand, like I don't know what I want to do because they're all so pretty. I know what shade I have to use, but let's see. I'm going to do the green. Sorry, I'm going to do it. This shade right here, I really want to do this one too. It's like pink, purple, green. It's a multi-chrome, no doubt about it. But I want to go in with this green right here because it'll just look so sparkly. Oh, seriously, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm not going in with like any glitter glue. I'm just going in with my finger. But if you use a brush and you wet the brush after you get some of the eyeshadow on the brush, it would be super foiled and wet looking, but I just like to go in and use my finger. It is such a pretty shade. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. You'll have to let me know. Did you pick up this palette, or is it on your wish list? Are you skipping it? Do you have the first edition? And also, if you're picking it up, are you going to go for the light one or the dark one? I was super excited whenever they asked me if I wanted it. Like obviously I would have taken either palette, but I was super excited about the light one because that's the one I actually was gonna buy. I had money saved up for this palette, so if they were gonna send it to me or not, either way this was coming home with me. But now that they sent me this, I was able to purchase the new Nomad Cosmetics palette and also another like new indie brand, so I'm super excited to give that one a go. So I'm just going to kind of work the gray in with that beautiful green. And now I'm super excited because we are going in with the inner corner, and this shade is like, it's the shade I was most excited about right here. This is out of this world incredible. Man, you just got to see it in person. I'm telling you, there's just something about this shade. Oh, it's incredible. So I'm just layering that on top. And it just took it from here to there. Like I'm telling you, in person, it's incredible. I just want to put that little bit on the lid, on the inner part, and then go on the inner corner. Oh, that's a fun pop. So, so pretty. I thought I was done with shimmers, but I really want to go in with this one too because it's so pretty. This multi-chrome right here. It's pink and green. It is so unique. I'm going to put that on the outer part and kind of mix that in with the mattes that we have going on, because I think the shift would look super cool. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. I knew it would be awesome. Also, do you like live swatches, or do you like it when I insert swatches to save time? Because I'm always like going back and forth. I just never know what to do. If you want me to insert a clip of me swatching it so it goes faster, or if you just want to see it. Because I think if you see it, you know, like live, it can tell you a lot as well. But just know, every time I swatch, I just barely go in with the shade and I do a light swatch. I never just like build it up. Even whenever I insert clips, I just do a light swatch. One, I don't want to waste my shadow. Are you kidding? And two, I want you to get like a true, you know, understanding of what you're going to get yourself into. That mended those shimmers with the mattes beautifully. Now it is time to do the lower lash line. And what I want to do, I'm just cleaning my brush on my leg if you were curious what I'm doing. Okay, it is kind of clean, not really, but I think it's fine. Like, yeah, we're good. Okay, I want to go in with the shade Seth and put that all over the lower lash line and do the same thing on the other eye. I'm telling you, if you are just like a basic soft glam type of person, but you want some elevated neutrals in your life, this is the palette for you, because they're not too bold, but they're not boring. Like, they're just so beautiful. So that's Seth. Now I want to layer this one right here on top. I'm just kind of mimicking what we did on the top. And I'm going to do a little bit more of the Horus shade. It's that dark gray to kind of connect it with what we got going on. But yeah, I think that if you love color, you're going to love this palette because it's so much fun, like the shifts. And I think if you are a neutral girl, you would love this palette as well. That's something else I've noticed that I really liked about this brand. I feel like the palettes are for everybody. You can tone it down or you can build it up. So it's super fun. So that's what we got going on right now. I'm going to stop, or else I will just use all of the shades on my eyes. But this is what we got going on. I'm going to jump off, do some liner, lashes, that good stuff. And I'll be back to show you the finished look. So before I do my lashes, liner, all that stuff, I'm going to insert swatches right now. Okay guys, so I just wanted to swatch these shimmers for you all. There are 7 shimmers. And I just thought a live swatch would be the best. Like, oh, do you see that? See, there's just something about live swatches that are very helpful in my opinion. And I'm just going to keep in mind, I went in very lightly with these. So that's the second one. This is my favorite. Are you kidding? This may not show up the best on camera, but in person, it is insanely gorgeous. Okay, this is the next one, and this shade is it's just so special and unique in my opinion. And then we have this beautiful pink shimmer. How cool. Okay, I had to switch to the other hand because I ran out of room. This shade, it's super light. I don't know if it will show up good like on the camera, but in person, this pink, it's incredible. It's just not showing up the best. Let me turn down my light a little. Maybe you can see it a little bit better. I'm telling you, it's very beautiful. And then the next one, which is the last one, it's this beautiful green, which is the one that I used in today's look. How fun are those shimmers? Now I'm going to do the mattes. Okay, and here are the 5 mattes. 2 of them are super light to like on my skin tone, but they're very beautiful and you can build them up. But yeah, those are the swatches. This is the finished look. I really do love it. I just added some lashes, liner, and some Tarte Fake Awake in my lower lash line to kind of like brighten everything up. But this is the finished look, and I'm going to zoom you out and give you my first impressions and my review on this beautiful palette. If you're familiar with my channel, you know I love Adept on my channel, and I have nothing but good things to say about this palette. I love the packaging, like this red, it is so beautiful, and this beautiful decal right here, like this metal right here, it's so beautiful. I was just going to compare it to my Heather Austin palette. The difference, you see how Heather Austin, like her name is like embossed in it. It's super nice and luxurious feeling as well. This one just has like that really pretty decals. I think the packaging is like amazing. I don't have the first one to compare it to, but I absolutely love it. The packaging, it just kills it. And then when we get to the inside, I love this color story. I really do appreciate how this palette, you know, when you think of Egypt, it's just like so many different colors, and I really do love how this palette, it's kind of like for an everyday person. I think if you love color, you would love this palette. If you love neutrals, you're gonna love this palette, and that's something I really do enjoy about the idea that went into this palette. It's for everybody, so I really do enjoy that aspect of it. You're not gonna feel intimidated when you reach into this palette. Obviously, I just kind of went for a bolder green, but you don't have to go for a bold look. I'll do 3 looks, 1 palette with this, and do more of like an everyday look. I'll do some purple looks, pink looks, just let me know. But I really do love how this palette, it's for everybody. I love how it's just so, like, these multi-chromes in here and these shimmers are so beautiful and sparkly. The mattes really surprised me because a lot of brands, you can't really mix and match matte after matte after matte and layer them all on top of each other because it can get a little muddy or patchy. But I used 1, 2, 3, 4 of the mattes out of the 5 in this palette, and they look super pretty, and I didn't get any kind of patching or anything weird. They layered up amazing, so really good matte formula in here. And the shimmers, they look beautiful. What can I say? I really do like the look that I came up with, so 10 out of 10 for me, guys. I just wanted to jump on here and share my reviews, and I cannot believe that Adept sent me this. I'll never get over that. Like, when they sent me that, asking if they could send it to me, I just like started crying, and I was just like, it was kind of late when I got the message. I didn't look at it till bedtime, if you will. And I couldn't go to sleep. It was like Christmas morning. I was just sitting there like with a goofy grin on my face. And my husband would have probably been like rolled over and been like, "Can I help you? Why are you just laying there smiling?" But I cannot believe that I have this. I just wanted to say thank you to Adept if you're watching this. I do appreciate it. And whoever is watching this, thank you as well, because I would not have had this if you did not support me, my channel, my Instagram, all that good stuff. So thank you. Don't forget that this is a pre-order. And right now it's a little bit lower. You can get it for $49 without a code, or it can drop it down with a code. They have a light version and a dark version. I think you're absolutely going to love it. If you want to try Adept, go for it. If you have lots of Adept palettes, it's still that amazing, beautiful formula that they always give us. So I'm going to wrap this up. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.